Speaking of hoes, now to the back channels. Now we ain't gonna do it like that. But you know, just to go on other topics and just switch it over. Nick Cannon got let go off Wild Now.
Yo, what's wrong with this nigga? I thought, 15, 12 years? I thought he had rights to the shit. What the fuck, bro? Black, like, this is us for real? This is us for real?
But listen though. What's crazy is that he can still not take this. He can still take the same concept to Revolt TV because that's a black-owned business by.
Shout out to Diddy.
Yeah, by Diddy, and Oprah has her own television network.
But Oprah is a fucking coon, bro.
Yeah, she not gonna let you know.
Yeah, true.
She's a dick sucker, okay?
Yeah, she's white. She's white.
She ain't fucking with the blacks.
She ain't fucking with the blacks, yeah.
Okay, you need your own shit. I would say he's better off fucking with Diddy, Tyler Perry, because those are more black.
Yeah, but Tyler Perry go to BET. Like, he don't have his own. He has his
So-
own studio, but
So,
he don't have his
if
own.
anything,
It's BET.
Nick Cannon,
BET gonna be on
Nick Cannon's gonna go to BET and switch the name up. It might not be Wildin' Out. It might be hysterically funny or some shit, or
The show is gonna be completely different now because all of them, all the casters that were on the show, they're running with Nick, and they're still gonna try to air.
If they wasn't running with Nick, they some fuck niggas.
And they're still gonna try to air the Wild 'N Out show. You know,
It's not gonna work.
They're still gonna try to air.
It's not gonna work.
You're lying.
It's not going to work.
You always say what's gonna be.
Right,
it's not gonna work.
So they pick another black man. That's a sellout.
It's not.
We
Yeah,
already
yes,
consider a
yes.
sellout.
If you a black man and you take that job, you're a sellout. Because you know damn well in your back of your mind.
You know what they're doing it for.
Yes.
They probably get Terry Crews.
No, they say Michael Blacksmith.
No, he ain't gonna.
Hello, motherfuckers. What? And they said they gonna call it Out Wildin'. What's up to Out Wildin'? Out and Wildin'. Oh my God.
When I see now, I'm like,
and they give you the opportunity, like, yo, and you know it'll boost your career, would you do it?
Okay.
Knowing that will boost your career, boost your rating, boost everything, but knowing that you might get tarnished by the black community, would you do it?
To be honest, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it? Okay, go ahead.
I wouldn't do it because you see how you say, well, boost your career? It wouldn't really boost your career. Like, to be honest, like, it's gonna look like it boosts your career, but it's gonna leave a stain on that black community because, like, your fans it's mainly the black people.
The ratings, I believe the ratings will go down.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Extremely down. Just because Nick Cannon is not there, bro.
Yeah, Nick Cannon really made that. Like,
he made the show.
Shit.
Yeah, DC on fly in there, Carlos
So since he is done, everybody that really fuck with him and really rock with him,
yeah, that's it.
They should leave with him. You feel me?
Well, they definitely gonna do that for sure.
You feel me? If they still stay there, then they just yes men.
You know what this a repeat of? When Comedy Central was trying their best to replace Dave Chapelle show. So they did the black box. So eventually, at the very end, they found Keenan and Peele. So that's what I'm saying. Like you may be the next answer. You know what I'm saying? But you say you're gonna take the opportunity. So you might be. It might not be whatnot, but you know they're gonna change the name.
Understand what Dave Chapelle just did. Like,
he turned down what, 50 million?
Bruh, 50 million and was gone for 10 years, man.
And he still came back and iced the whole cake. Like,
they keep telling
he getting double of what he would have had when he left.
You know they keep telling black people
for an hour.
As a black entertainer, they said, yo, once you become irrelevant, it's a wrap. It's hard to come back. That nigga was irrelevant for 10 years.
10 years.
He was gone in Africa. He went to the motherland, found his roots.
What's irrelevant to y'all because everybody wanted him for 10 years?
Well, here's the thing. Everyone was anticipating his return for 10 years. It sounded strong, but yo, Chris Tucker can do it. Who else we can say that can't do it? Eddie Murphy is trying to do it right now.
Eddie Murphy still trying to do it?
Yeah, with the movie and all that and stuff like that.
I thought you said Eddie Griffin.
No, Eddie Murphy.
Okay, Eddie Griffin.
He's still good. He's still.
Eddie Griffin still making jokes?
He's still strong. He was part of that little tour they had with With Cedric the Entertainer and all the boys. What's it called? What's it called?
The Fiends of Comedy?
No, it was the Kings of Comedy, but he was part of the Kings of Comedy tour, but they did something else on their own recently. It was dope as hell too. It was funny as fuck. But yeah, Eddie Murphy's still hot, so you can't say that. So it's a lot of artists that's like, yes, was anticipating his. Yeah, he was like the Bigfoot and everything.
But we did end up forgetting. For 10 years, you're not gonna like really wait on it for 10 years.
Yeah.
And you don't know when this shit is gonna. It's like at a certain time, you're gonna be like, this nigga probably gone. Like he ain't gonna come back.
Yeah.
Yo,
when he came back.
When that shit came back, like, what?
The nigga came back cocky, swole as fuck.
Yeah.
He ain't come back on some little boy shit. He came back, yo, I'm back. You feel me?
His material was fire. What Dave Chapelle did when comedy was at its worst level ever, when we was at the most critical level in life, where everything what we said was so fucking sensitive, and the world was in right now was so tarnished by little things that's not so important, because comedy is pain and relief. So anyways, when all that scrutiny was coming down on comedians on what they were saying, that nigga Dave Chapelle came out with the LGBT joke. He said, boom, boom. He attacked how sensitive the world was. And then he got scrutinized for that. He got scrutinized for that shit. You know what he did? Nigga dropped another special. I'm like, talking about the same thing. I'm like, damn. And we loved it still. And it's still, you know what's so crazy? Y'all hate it so much, it forced y'all to watch it. And it forced everybody else to talk about it. It forced everybody like, yo, what they talking about? And then boom, you made him big. So now he don't need nobody. And then what happened with the Black Lives Matter? He dropped a 30-minute, it wasn't a special, a 22-minute clip or 3-minute clip. It's not even a special. He performed at a
no,
party.
It wasn't 32 minutes. It was the same minutes that George Floyd died. Yeah, so it was 8 minutes and what?
5 seconds?
I think 37 seconds.
It was a little clip, whatnot.
That's all.
That's all.
And he got paid a check.
Yeah, it wasn't comedy. It was just him being political. This man, Dave Chapelle is bigger than comedy, bro. He's bigger than comedy, bro.
For sure. Going back to Nick Cannon really said the truth. He spoke that shit.
He said.
What I don't really agree with is that the apology he wrote. You feel me? I don't think we should apologize.
Now I was talking about that.
I don't think you should apologize. If that's what you said, that's what you said. You feel me? The Jewish community is not apologizing for nothing. They don't. They do what they do, and that's what it is. You feel me? So why is he apologizing?
He more so apologizing because he got his information wrong. That's why. It's the only reason he's apologizing, because he asked questions, and what he was saying was incorrect information. So he just felt, okay, let me apologize for being wrong about what I was saying in its entirety. So that's why he apologized more so. But I'm pretty sure if he would have spoke facts upon what he was speaking about.
But he was speaking facts.
He was.
A lot of the shit he was saying was really facts.
And he was saying some true shit, but he probably had some
just
information.
That's all. And after that, he apologized for that.
Especially speaking on Jews, it's like you really. That's why when he started, he said, "I'm going to say this carefully, because when you speak on Jews, my nigga, like you gotta be on point, because it's like they're gonna hear it and they're gonna make sure like, okay, if this how you talking, we're gonna make sure you feel like Jews like really like at the point.
Jews don't forgive you.
Yo, bro, they
no matter what.
They got a community.
Jews do not forgive you. You can say some shit 10 years ago, they gonna hold that shit on their chest 10 years more. You feel me? You gotta kiss their ass and let them walk over you for them to forgive you.
And when you go to work, your union, they back your union back you up, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so your union back you up, whatnot. The Jews, they got a community like that. Like, they got a community like that. Period.
Yeah, because
you don't have to work.
Because they got reparations.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do.
They got reparations on the Holocaust.
Yeah, they do. Damn, we get shit.
Exactly.
North Carolina. Shit. We just got some in North Carolina.
That ain't no damn reparations.
That was a stimulus check, right?
Man, they said it's reparations. They invested into communities and shit like that.
They're investing
They just
into
gonna
that
gentrify it, and eventually white people gonna live in the community.
Yeah. So
That's I see the play. They like, oh, we're gonna say this for y'all now. They gonna fix it up and then let them.
That's our reparation.
Keep everybody out. God damn.
I see that play.
So yeah, you gotta be careful when you speak about the Jews. Say whatever you want about the blacks.